box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real.
If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.
It's just in the nature of governments. Well, they have to lie. And since they don't represent the people, and since they act against the interests of the people, the only way they can hold power is if they lie to the people.
Looking back.
They wouldn't last very long.
Shore greeted with nothing but niceness, sailing west in attempt to find golden spices, dominated by the popes and frenzy for ISIS. The Catholic Church expelled Jews and claimed it was righteous. The first man to see land would get a reward and get a yearly pension for life, clearly from God. A young sailor saw land, said we isn't far. Columbus lied, said he saw it the evening before. They touched ground, they were greeted by the Arawak. Columbus had them locked up as prisoners in an hour flat. He wanted to find a source of gold, and that was that. And when they thought that wasn't fair, then he stabbed their back. When there was no more gold, he took slaves instead and left 250,000 Indians in Haiti dead. The men died in mines, the women died at work, the children died from lack of milk and they died in the dirt. They were just taking advantage of a passive people. They were just being the savages of massive evil. That's the church work, that's the path of massive ego. That's the blood of Abraham being stabbed by the steeple. At 16, 19, they were patiently waiting for a ship to carry slaves that was changing the nation. The white man was a cannibal praying to Satan. Hatred, contempt, or pity, or patronization. That's the cornerstone, everything racism based in. The African had a more advanced civilization. Black was slave, master was white rationalization. 50 million dead, that's Western civilization. At first they appeared in the north, and they were helpless in the face of superior force. And all of them were chained together, they really was lost. Racism isn't natural, it's merely divorce. Before the slave trade, black was considered distasteful. By the Oxford Dictionary, I found it disgraceful. It's not a natural tendency to be bitter and hateful. It's a natural enemy of the critical staple. Slavery grew as the plantation system grew. The reason for that is kinda easily traceable. Society of helpless dependence was capable of saying fuck a slave master, you in slavery too. 7 slaves were put to death for murdering master. Fear of slave revolt had them developing faster. You a Catalan killer, an elegant bastard. I would burn the white man while smelling the ashes. From time to time, white man was part of the resistance. White indentured servants wanted no part of the system. King Philip's war showed that if people would listen, that they could maybe break the complex chain of oppression. Tyranny is tyranny, but that's a concession. But the women, they was treated like that of possessions. Black women had it work cause they was abused. That's the white justification of Aryan blues. The next move was to dominate the Mexicans. James Polk dominated them like they was next to kin. He sent Colonel Cross to lie to them and let them in. 11 days later his skull was crushed, so message sent. We take nothing by conquest, that was the mantra. The military wasn't human, they were just monsters. Henry David Thoreau refused to pay his taxes. Denounced the Mexican War and got locked in shackles. The 20th century opened, anger re-emerged. Reality of ordinary life was being heard. Anarchists and feminists came from factory work. Communism, socialism seemed to be rebirth. War is the health of the state is what Bourne said. And if you was born around that time, you was born dead. The Espionage Act had people confused, cause it was double talking, they didn't know how it be used. Supposedly it was an act against spying. Du Bois noted that was bullshit and they was lying. Charles Schenck was arrested in Philadelphia for printing and distributing leaflets because they was helping you. He was indicted, tried, and then found guilty, and spent 6 months in jail. Don't that sound silly? Had his freedom taken away by his own nation. But there's a lesson: do not submit to intimidation. The act still exists today, and the shit is real. Supposedly Kennedy tried to have that shit appealed. Eugene Debs did 10 years for no purpose. He obstructed the recruiting and enlistment service. The post office started taking mail privileges of magazines who printed anti-war sentiments. A socialist named Fairchild had it right. He said that they can shoot me, but they can't make me fight. They sentenced him to a year in jail, and that was reckless. 65,000 men, conscientious objectors. They were sent to army bases to work there. They were treated sadistically and were hurt there. They were strangled with a hemp rope till they collapsed, and officers punched their stomach and their lower back. A garden hose was placed on their face with a nozzle, about 6 inches from them so they couldn't swallow. The war ended in 1918. The government was just trying to wipe the slate clean. Hemingway wrote Farewell to Arms. Dalton Trumbo wrote Johnny Got His Gun. The war was over, but they didn't learn their lesson. Twin tactics of control, reform and repression. The patriotic fervor of war had been invoked. That's why the country that you live in is a fucking joke. You cannot be neutral on a moving train. This is a story about the lies that your teacher told you. This is real, actual, factual. No lies in the whole record. If you don't believe me, look it up. I'm trying to share the shit that I learned with y'all. Due to knowledge. Your government does not care about you. The people in power do not care about you. Understand that. Power to the people.
War is like this. You know, you get high on war. We won. And then you're down on the ground again. And you need another fix. You need another war. Why do you think we've had war after war after war after war? Every war they say this is the end. This is the last war. And
defensive.
They said this is the war to end all wars. And then not long after that was World War II. And then soon the United States was waging war in Korea and then in Vietnam.
Bombs.
If you study history, what you learn is that wars are always accompanied by lies. Wars are always accompanied by deception.
Frontal. Defensive.
If I don't have a mag, I get a bastard stab with a knife big as a claw from an Alaskan crab. Young, I'm down with Vinny, give me 6 weeks. All your little pip squeaks is up shit's creek. Think we a joke? I put 3 in your throat. Drunk off gin and CNC coke, then we flee in a boat. Then I come open up the spot with coconuts and rocks, so the hoes will suck some cock. Then I forget the call after I know I get attention deficit disorder. 1-5, catch us off X's and dust. Whole clique of registered sex offenders. Pop shit, we'll hold your funeral. XVs, niggas money coming Roman numerals. Your block slow now, she fuck with them rappers. Cause y'all niggas money took a muscle relaxer. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the
defensive.
mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm music strong enough to stop a bomb. I'm putting pressure on you kids like I'm a soccer mom. Who you think I dig it that it was to stop Saddam? Who you think I dig it that it was to drop the bomb? You get your shit rocked, mom, like Mustafa Song. You blowing smoke, you motherfucker, you should cop a bomb.
Defensive.
Taurus jam a little bit, the Glock is strong. I move brutal and use voodoo like Papa Sean. Over 1 billion Muslims you can never stop as long. Over a billion bullets shooting from the chopper's arm. The backstage filled with liquor and a lot of trauma. Cause it's been hard on Vinny since my father gone. I'm about to blow the fucking horns like it was Rosh Hashanah. This is the calm before the storm, Armageddon dawn. Carry your motherfucker head that I shredded on. I speak literally, figuratively, the prophet gone. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work,
Defensive.
not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. You don't have to search a question. I have the person, the murder weapon. Never get a second chance to make a first impression. I'm no virgin of murder and I'm an urban legend. Rather be a real service than a servant heaven. I don't like cops, I don't like cooperators. I don't like traitors and story corroborators. In any problem, I'm the common denominator. My behavior is the product of intoxicators. I'm just blood addicted, it's the other liquid. I'm above the limit, off of the blood of the wicked. Don't even ask, there's somebody in the body bags. The blood matches, it's on the hatches and hockey masks. I'm never traumatized, I don't have to compromise. I don't have to economize the homicides. You tell Jesus to take the wheel, my faith is nil. I believe that even Jesus has a way to kill.
We the poisonous boys in the hood, boys to deploy and destroy alien barbarians raging on roids. We the 89 Raiders, Bo Jackson in your radius, the 8th wonder, space hunter, godless and atheist, Decepticon cannibals eating metal and chemicals. A robotic vampire, fangs sinking into wires, rowdy in the alley, smoke pouring from the tires. To burn my kingdom, you must use nuclear weapons. White kids started studying lessons, but with devils in the mental can't see our reflections. Cut my way out the womb, homemade C-section. Man, you fucked up. What would give you that impression?
I'm over Russian air, tuck your chin, knuckle friends, suck it in, touch your kin, punch your skin, stuck up in the muck again. I'm bucking till they duck up in they motherfucking truck again. Then I'm running up on them, every witness that wasn't there. I'm fucking your teeth, like cheap fronts, vegan caterers. Niggas never handled beef once. Nope. Tofu to soul food, the vocal joke you. Now you can't feel me, you're not supposed to. I'm close to the edge of the mezzanine, mentally, steadily ready to stab like the rip on the melody. Telling me different, I'm felony ripping, melons be dripping. Something wild melody gripping and stiffing your body from lifting the shoddy, the vision of Gotti. Living this property, visual side of me, prison lobotomy. The wrong people in your head now. Jail dudes stand up, the king like a head cow.
I'm an animal activist, dog, I'm far from a hunter. So Sarah Payne to be the only cougar I put a gun to. What type of spell am I under? You wanna beef, take a number. I wonder why these younger rappers won't acknowledge their blunders. I got unquenchable hunger, my stomach rumbles like thunder. A real jet, I kid you with Toyota like Tundra. You was seen out the movie 8 Mile Studio Puncher. Run to the litter, spitter, quitter, bullshitter. I'm the definition of driven. The prisoners have arisen with visions of demolition. Efficient through ammunition. I'm wishing cannibalism was a family tradition. I eradicate your groups over gladiator loops. Listen,
you think you can beat me with ether when I'm cooking something fresh and y'all reheating pizza? The inner tech make you move like doo-wop dancers. I'm slicker, bust a flicker, then I moonwalk backwards. You gon' see clouds, but no, it ain't the DreamWorks intro. Fire and brimstone in each verse tenfold. You thought I was ill? I'm 10 Google Plexes times that. My raps are phone calls from hell, so star 69 net. You an actual queer. We put a rapper in a bungee sling dummy. We catapulting careers. The world's most dangerous MC, and I'm him. C-Dot titled, I'm liable to be a problem. Yes. Your album sells like clothes at a nudist club. It's the dude you love that had that line about the Kruger glove. Yeah. So feel the hurricane force when I murder. My main course is main source barbecue flame sauce.
Defensive. Swap.
Change.
Defensive.
A lot of rappers try approaching the omen. My poems will punish your people while I'm up at the podium. Pharaoh folding them like wash clothes again. I'm a vulture when the flow go choke you can. Broke, I leave most of them. Slow, I keep my motion in. Eye on the prize. I silence the wise with lyrics making scientists cry. Making the secret society expose their purpose. Making them unleash info and exploding my surface. I'm taking my time to birth this rap entity earthless. It's showtime, there's no time. Be ready when the curtains split. I'm hurting shit. Too powerful for painkillers. On the concrete jungle we walk like trained gorillas. Untamed and my niggas is Kane. Cool G, Rock him. Combining the one frame. We like the new mecca of immaculate rappers. Finny Pass called the goons. Now we back with the clappers.
Defensive.
Solid. Kill him with what I mentally says. Bloody fez. Choky like an Indian res. Kamach, animal Turk. Sick with a cannibal smirk. Welcome, this where the murderers lurk. It's my mind to make sure that the sun can work. Scorch bodies, leave all of your gunmen hurt. Pharaoh soaked hands, create a serious coke jam. And my hand is where the tears of the Pope ran. They stay watching like they keep me on a scope cam. I'm in heaven with the angels and smoke grams. You need God, that's why the earth's so damn. International, trying to get my flow banned. That's cool if I don't kick these prayers. A lot of floods and famine's gonna hit these years. Kamachi back on the chapel stairs, open the clouds, let the thunder clap your ears. You wanna put your money up, the motherfucker, then put it for your family sanity, man. I wish that you wouldn't. Niggas got nice flows, just don't know where to put it. And I know your whole life your raps are edited footage. And your mixtape niggas couldn't see my plateaus. All up in my presence while y'all acting bashful. King size cats and any clip they rap flow. Your little light niggas couldn't feed my shadows. From city to city, intersection to section, with you reflexing. With or without a weapon, I'm always stepping, never scared, but always and forever prepared. Yeah, the ones who drink gas, man, it's revenue.
You now rocking with the phallus click in the continent. Total dominance, rise to prominence. In my prime like optimist, stand in astonishment at this conglomerate and access of evil. I know where Osama is. He down in Camp David, down and dirty like a damn basement. The champ must demand greatness from himself or be another contender. There's hundreds of niggas dead left under the river. From the days of slaves to hurricanes and all lanes. See my people's graves floating amongst the waves. There's hell to pay, but the devil don't take checks. I try to send a message to God, his phone don't take text. I need a new plan, a crooked knowledge. Times is hard, homie, why I took them dollars. Man, my mama got a mortgage, and my little baby sister need books for college. I rob all y'all. Hey, yo, they want the hood ahead, so they call me first. I get a rappers Gatorade, cause they ball with thirst. This is more than music, but these niggas is mad trash. That's why the stores refuse them. Yo, I'm out in Georgia, went straight to the block. I'm seeing cats motorcycling, dog, I'm doing a wop. I'm a OG, I call my Italian niggas a wop. Though they papers ain't right, but they got weight on the block. I love them, hand in hand, see your hands ache. I drunk so much syrup, dog, I stopped eating pancakes. Your niggas cool, dog, mine's absurd hot. Stop frontin' like you's a killer, money, your nerve shot. Yo, use a Paxil, nigga, dumping Zoloft and coffee. AOTP with exhaust speed. Can't keep a gig cause I'm blinging with F's. But I got my mind right, so swing your shit to the left. If I had 24 hours, 24 hours, give me 24 seconds, then I'm driving off a bridge. Broken rib, no windshield, covered in kerosene. Gasoline tank filled to the top. Magazines of these phony rappers ripped in pieces. No preaches. Strong enough to take me out of my zone, I broke Jesus. Choke niggas who squill, rob niggas who steal, kill niggas who kill. I'm too sick for a pill. Man, these niggas ain't real, they real fake. They say they your man, but they fucking with real snakes. That's when you put them in the trunk with they grill tape. Whip and reverse and run into a steel gate. I'm a suicide driver, never been a liar. If I don't kill you later, I'ma kill you mañana. You don't want no problems, you don't want no drama. Nigga, I'ma take a trip with your baby mama. Suicide
you better cross your T's, cause we'll dot your I's. You can say that you specialize, but pharaohs will optimize. Backstage, you'll get a bitch back smack there. The Mac player like Dirty South pimp slap clap snares. Holy paragraphs. What kind of shit is that? I'm Jesus in the flesh, so this is motherfucking Christian rap. You're just Christmas rap, must be the secret Santa. My reindeer aim near, pierce you with the antlers. I made them go easy and called off the wolves on my AOTP radio CB. Cause y'all ain't worthy of grenades and RPGs. Slit throat, hope you float with sardines. sardines and seaweed. Cause this is CE, LPH, demonic symphony. Listen to the hell we make. And a year before your kid's 10th birthday came, you didn't have to wait for candles on the cake to see the non-flame.
Respect the G, my clip clap at you incessantly. I lay back and drink alcohol excessively. It ain't a rapper that's alive today that's testing me. I got the reason being ignorant and weaponry. A 40 ounces Dutch master is the recipe. That's my shit there, that'll be the death of me. Give me a death match, better yet a effigy. I understand the math of death and its complexity. I understand how you was violently murdered. I understand how you was raised under the lies of the church. But understand and recognize that I'm cursed with the ability to edge your fucking lies with a verse. Yeah. Yeah. Pass, man. Hey, yo, TP. L Bill on the beat. Billy Crystal. What up, baby? La Coca. Hey, yo, TP.
Target you.
I've heard whispers about the financial support your government receives from the drug industry.
Well, the irony of this, of course, is that this money, which is in the billions, is coming from your country. You see, you are the major purchaser of our national product, which is, of course, cocaine.
On one hand, you're saying the United States government is spending millions of dollars to eliminate the flow of drugs onto our streets. At the same time, we are doing business with the very same government that is flooding our streets with cocaine.
See? Let me show you a few of the other characters that are involved in this tragic comedy.
Target you.
I'm on the border of Bolivia, working for pennies, treated like a slave. The coca fields have to be ready. The spirit of my people is starving, broken and sweaty, dreaming about revolution, looking at my machete. But the workload is too heavy to rise up in arms. And if I ran away, I know they'd probably murder my moms. So I pray to Jesucristo when I go to the mission, process the cocaine paste and play my position.
Okay, listen, while I'm out there, just get me my product before we chop off your hands for workers' misconduct. I got the power to shoot a copper and not get charged, and it would be sad to see your family in front of a firing squad. So to feed your kids, I need these bricks, 40 tons in total, let me test it, indeed shit, this is good, pass me a tissue, and don't worry about them, I paid off the official.
Yo, it don't come as a challenge, I'm the son of some of the foulest, elected by my people, the only one on the ballot, born and bred to consort with feds. I laugh at fate and assassinate my predecessor to have his place in a third world fashion state. Lock the nation with 90% of the wealth and 10% of the population. A central intelligence agency takes weight faithfully. The finest type of China white and cocaine you'll see.
Honey, I'm home. Never mind when your bank account suddenly grown. It's funny, we're so out of this debt for this money we owe with ya. When have I told you that I had two governments overthrown to keep our son enrolled in a private school to keep our tummy swollen? Come on, our fucking home was built on a foundation of bloody throats, the hungry stolen of their souls. Of course this country's running coke. I took a stunning oath to hush the ones who know. The CIA conducts the flow for these young hustlers that lust for dough.
I don't work in the hood, hit my connect. That's what's really good, is supply work to the hood. These suits fucking crack me up, scrutinized like we inferior, petrified when we meet in my area. My crew gon' shoot till I say so. You got the loot, give me the yay like Ice Cube, so don't play with my yayo. We won't stop you bastards, my street scramblers chop it and bag it.
Taking pictures and tapping phones, debating snitches and cracking codes. Fast the cuff or blast the foe on any hustler stacking dough. This pump and crack a blow, and my overtime is where your taxes go. Gain your trust, get you to hand wait to us, cause we paid up front on the low. We're cameras taping you, getting pop away. The prison sentence is doomed. Make the collar leave with 2 keys out the evidence room.
Went my fame, truck, boat, or plane, they watching you. You think you got work? They copping too. We control blocks, they lock countries and own companies. We had nice cars and sneaker money. Now it's players out there talking about they holding with bugs in their house like they down south with windows open. Window ain't long, you wrong, you take shorts and soon. Pleasure be up in your mouth,
like forks and spoons. So enjoy the rush, live plush or coke bread. Soon you'll be in a cell with me, like Jenny Lopez. In the school, I was a bully, now life is fully a joke. I keep afloat on a boat for Peruvian coke. Players do favors for governors and tax makers. Fat Quakers smoke crack and sex acts with bad mayors. The walls got ears, you big mouths probably scared. Not prepared to do years like Javier.
The story just told is an example of the path that drugs take on their way to every neighborhood in every state in this country. It's a lot deeper than the niggas on your block. So when they point the finger at you, brother man, this is what you gotta tell them.
I'm not guilty. You're the one who's guilty. Lawmakers, the politicians, the Colombian drug lords, all you who lobby against making drugs legal. Just like you did with alcohol and prohibition. You're the one who's guilty. I mean, come on, let's kick the ballistics here. Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. Not one of us in here owns a poppy field. This thing is bigger than immortal technique. This is big business.
Run.
This is the American way.
Defensive. Defensive.
Látjám, most fájbolok a zenére. Tiszta buta a gádzsi, hogy felmosult a kezébe. Néha úgy vagyok, hogy feladom az egészet, de előtte még elviszem az enyémet, mert elég. Nem mindenki jó fej, itthon már aki szemész, és ők se tudják, hogy nem minden kóla, ami fehér. Tudatlanok lesznek, ezek mindig meg kell tanítani. A mostani brigádok mit illik teli gázzal. Nyomatjuk a zenét, ezt vigít a kocsiban, megy a repeat, de beindítja a repeat. Kéne egy cigi, beheszelem, hogy kiszív, mert aki ma velem iszik, az nagy eséllyel beviszi. Bánja a faszom, ma is lesz, ami lesz. Hez van, drog, függő, lett a Fidesz. Engem a fényetek egyáltalán nem vakít el, mert én tiszteletet akarok, nem kell a sikő. Ezeket te veheted, de eleven a szex mély. Világít a kereked, de szeged, nem a leckét. Hazamész a gettóból, azt csinálod a leckét. Lesz lé, sörös dobozból iszod a Nestlét. De mi felénk karaszják, csak szívni járnak. Én megosztom, Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria-nak. A brigádból hamarosan likvidálnak. Hogyha a nyuszkult hívod, örökösen itt a relikviának. Aztán menta, meg a citrom, meg a penta, meg a grammok. Azt nem hallok több hangot, ma csak szívni. Azt mondja, hogy mindig az öt fincsi, vele víti. Azt olyan művész leszek, megirigli a Da Vinci, hogy tajgetoszra kívánod, de mondj csak annyit mondok, Ajderon, de Barcelona kap, de ott van az a cím. Nincs olyan, hogy Szentpopóba gyújtok egy jointot, majd koncert utána elvonó. Kérdezd meg egy hitelesen szív, milyen a verzét fele. Másikra nem lesz kíváncsiam, gecin verném bele, akárhogy is számolom, nem oldom meg az elméletet. Így kell 16 sorral felrúgni elméteket. Ezek égve lettek, elköszönök, velem a föld égve lettek. Nem látni Szegeden, itt nagyon szép negyedet, amikor te bontod a sörödet, én már égvedelek. De hát ha húzom a szekeret, vele tolom, aki lát, amikor begyújtod a cigit, én már dobom a csigát, amíg tüntetsz a Pride-ban, addig szoktatom a kormányt. Így gyakori a savazás, mint fővámon a Nose Grind.
Run out.
Nincs még egy pillantás, mi vérem szítaná. Nincs még egy érintés, mi hangon folytaná. És úgy ringatna el, hogy könnyű álmod szól. Olyan, mint te, nincs még egy tudományom. Nincs még egy
Yeah. Let's make it hot. Give me all that you got. Drop it on me, mama. Big squad. Haters can't tell me. Zip squad. See right through like ziplock. Point blank period. Big dot. Her boyfriend furious. Big clock. Fast and the furious. Spin block. Girlfriend curious. And I got a big whoop. She want a sample. Ayy. Burn a bitch up like candle flame. One thing can't say my name in vain. That's hot tea. Watch that handle frame. I'm too spicy. Got you dripping in sweat. You icy. I melt that dripping in sweat. Sure charge a high fee. Pack a punch high C. I got high heat. 100%. I.
Them with that 1-2 cha-cha. Serving food, come through, bite my salsa.
You know what it is, I'm hot like my chick, I'm hot as it gets, you know what I mean. I didn't go to college, but I still keep it 100 degrees. Hey, my price going up, gasolina. Stay on your toes, my ballerina. Tapatio or Valentina. Spice your life, got what you need. Big drip, Aquafina. Yo, chick, my cocina. Shining like a sun, beam up. Tell them get your sunscreen up, cause bitch, I'm... Let them know that it's hot, it's burning up. Let them know it's burning up. Let them know that it's hot, it's burning up. Let them know it's burning up. Let them know that it's hot, it's burning up. Let them know it's burning up. Let them know that it's hot, it's burning up. Let them know it's burning up. Let them know that it's hey, set the room on fire, let the motherfucker burn up. Bring the house down, how else do you turn up? Hot in the mouth and I'm spitting and burn up. Cold hearted people never really concerned us. Can't touch sisters. Burn that bitch like come to your 2 cents. You ain't bout it and I sensed it. Hey,